out of Indiana, Indie Boxing and Grappling out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Nick Fishback, 29, 2-1 out of Chicago Fight Team, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next bout is brought to you by the International Trucking Association and Freshwater DJs. And this one's taking place at 150 pounds for 3 rounds. And introducing first out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter with a record of 4 wins, no defeats, and 1 draw. Stepping into the cage at 24 years of age and weighing 149.6 pounds, representing Indie Boxing and Grappling, fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Darian Padgett. And his opponent out of the red corner, a wrestler with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat, coming into the cage at 29 years of age, tipping the scales at 149.6 pounds, representing Chicago Fight Team, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Nick Fishback! And the referee for the action is Mike Sid.
We've got Nick Fishback in the green, in the green board shorts adorned with many logos. Darian Padgett, black trunks. Oh my God, spinning.
Spinning side kick right off the bat by Padgett. Wow.
They landed in for a double leg takedown. Her takedown is Nick Fishback.
Great takedown for Fishback.
Nick Fishback going for the takedown. Oh, shucked off of his back. Darian Padgett overly aggressive. Nice little knee to the body by Padgett.
Great exchanges off the bat. Now we see Padgett up against the cage, Fishback pinning him up against there. This is where Fishback wants him. With a strong wrestling base, this is where he wants his opponent to get him down to the floor.
I'd say the chin of Nick Fishback was tested off that.
No one was expecting that.
No, Fishback deep in with his underhooks. Continuing to apply pressure against the cage. Darian Padgett with his back up against the fence. Fishback in for a single leg.
Fishback's head's a little low. He's going to have trouble getting that, but nice transition. Right as I say that.
Right hook just misses by Nick Fishback.
No, Padgett's got him, Fishback up against the cage.
Padgett seems just like an absolute athlete. With the strength, he's having issues with the strength of Fishback.
Fishback is big for this weight class.
Fishback pushing Padgett up against the fence. Ooh, nice little left hook, but followed up by a knee to the body. Is Padgett.
Fishback keeps going for the legs, but he's not able to get there. Padgett's doing a great job with the underhook, keeping Fishback from getting low enough to get to the single leg.
Fishback applying pressure once again, but the underhooks is nullifying the takedown attempts by Nick Fishback. Nice uppercut, 2 punches land by Fishback. Fishback once again pushing in the corner, going for a shove. Continuing to go for a takedown as Nick Fishback. Ooh, nice knee to the body.
Great knee to the body by Fishback, but Padgett was really active with that underhook. That's what prevented that last takedown attempt, is having that overhook. That whizzer by Padgett is what kept him from going to the floor.
Fishback in on a single leg once again. Peppering punches by Padgett. Don't really hurt, they're more annoying.
Yeah, but he's making him work for that takedown, and Padgett is very flexible, almost doing the splits there to stop that takedown.
Punches to the body is Padgett.
And now he's got the legs laced.
Padgett balancing on one leg with Fishback. 10 seconds left to go in this round. I'll tell you, with Padgett, with Fishback in a dominant position, but Padgett being a little bit more offensive in a less dominant position, based on how the Sopko fight was scored, I'd be very concerned about that first round. Like, I wouldn't put it in the bank, is what I'm saying if I'm Nick Fishback. And the athleticism of Padgett is pretty shocking.
He's game. He's absolutely game. Very good flexibility, very good speed. Really giving Fishback a lot to think about up against the cage. Landing those knees to the body. He's not letting Fishback get his game started. So Fishback, I think, won this round. But like you said, Mike, there's no way that you could take that with a guarantee. They got to come out the second round as if he's down.
Yeah, you have to. On both sides.
Yes.
On both sides. Yeah.
It's almost like a fresh fight in round 2. There's no way of knowing who won that round.
You got Sean Fallon in the corner. He's a 50 Fight Club member. A very rare club to belong to. Still active as well. Fishback looks like he's got a little bit of a cut over his right eye.
A little bit of blood coming down the
It
face.
may have been from that cut, from that kick, the initial kick. Double kicks by both. I think Fishback got the better of that. The teep to the body. Fishback sting on the outside. Left right punch misses by Padgett. Overhand right by Fishback.
Padgett is very fast.
Fishback. Not as aggressive this round as he was the first. Overhand right misses by Fishback. There wasn't a lot of commitment on that. Overhand. Looks like a short little uppercut landed. Kick. I don't know if he got.
Looks like both fighters threw rear round kicks, and Fishback's kick hit between the legs of Padgett. Padgett went high, Fishback went low.
And you know, Fishback, if he would have jumped on Padgett, Padgett might not have been able to give that reaction. I think Fishback's got to have that. You got a window right there. You're going to have to jump on that. Kick legs for both fighters.
Padgett looking a little more loose, a little more fluid than Fishback.
Fishback's he's not throwing any heat on his punches or kicks. Ooh, right there, I just stand corrected. Overhand right lands by Fishback. Nice little leg kick. That's actually, Fishback's a nice little body kick by Fishback again. I stand corrected. Jab right punch by Fishback. Fishback's using a lot of energy as compared to Padgett, though.
Yeah.
But Padgett's breathing heavy out of his mouth. If I'm Fishback, I'm applying that pressure, keeping that pressure.
Fishback moving forward.
Padgett's mostly playing defense right now. You got to be real concerned about Padgett because oftentimes he'll take the first 2 minutes of the round off just to turn it on at first at the last minute. Padgett goes for a single leg, gets it with a rollover by Nick Fishback. Fishback's circling. I think Padgett may have hit a cardio wall.
Yeah, he's going for that guillotine, but he doesn't have it. He's just holding on to that out of desperation. We might see a Von Flue choke. No. Gets his hand out of there, recognizes the danger. Fishback trying to move into mount now.
Oh, Tim, look at it back.
Look at that. Speaking of athleticism, Padgett's able to take the back and get back to his feet.
And if Fishback could have rode that round out for the last minute, that would have paid dividends.
And now Padgett's got a chance to check him down to the floor if he can sweep that leg out. Nice knee.
Padgett kind of stealing the time right now, the last 45 seconds. Overhand right lands by Padgett. Fishback lands a right of his own. Another right. These guys are fighting in a phone booth. Double knees to the body. Pushing up against the fence is Fishback. Fishback's ending this round strong, and it's very important.
And not only is he ending it strong, but he's ending it with a lot of shots to the body. And we were talking about the gas tank of Padgett may be suspect. If those knees are the body, those could pay dividends in this third round if they suck the life out of him.
Yeah, I think Padgett, he's fighting in spurts because that's all he has because he's hit a cardio wall. And Fishback, if I were to have a critique, which I probably am sitting in this position shouldn't do, but he's got to turn the power on just a little bit. Like those little stay busy punches and kicks, they're not doing him any favors.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see who comes out looking fresh.
Showing a lot of heart. Showing a lot of heart is Nick Fishback. And the athleticism of Padgett is something that is pretty impressive.
He's incredibly fast in those transitions, and when they're in those exchanges, he's able to throw 2 or 3 punch combos with incredible speed. He's just following, though. He's not setting the pace. Fishback is still setting the pace.
Yes, yeah. Fishback's cutting the ring off, setting the pace. Oh, I think the doctor's going to come in, take a look at that cut. Looks like it's right on the eyebrow.
Yeah, the blood doesn't seem to be pooling in the eye. I think we'll be okay to continue.
Yeah, Dr. Merched, Edwin Merched, Central Medical off 63rd in between Cicero and Pulaski. Highly suggest you guys go there to go get stitched up or some blood work. Padgett, center cage, left-right punch, lands by Padgett. Fishback opens with a hook to be counterpunched by Padgett. Padgett's all in right now. I think he's overhand right misses, left-right punch, lands. Fishback circling out.
Padgett is having some trouble breathing. He's fussing with his mouth guard. Another spinning kick, but I think he has hit that cardio wall. He's having a hard time breathing right now.
Yeah, you can see the open mouth breaths by Padgett. Fishback, you got to look for somebody with an experience like Nick has. He's probably going to start timing the breaths. Ooh, nice little teep to the face as Fishback. Overhand right, but counter left-right punch by Padgett. What Padgett's doing, he's letting Fishback set the pace and then just trying to end the flurry with something. He might not be landing, but he's trying to steal, with flashiness, kind of like a Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler. May not have won the round, but the little flashiness kind of stole it. You got to be very careful. It's a very crafty move.
And that's going to be difficult for Nick Fishback to win these rounds when he's executing those flurries like that. If it looks like he's finishing the exchanges and landing, the judges may give him the nod.
2 knees, Padgett's claiming you're low. Mike Sims, the referee, is incredibly seasoned. He's not going to bite on something like that. Going for a takedown once again is Nick Fishback with inside leg with the upper body. Padgett, very seasoned for somebody. He's got 5 fights, but he's looking up at the screen. He's stealing rounds. He's showing flash. Like there's a lot going into his thought process in regards to a fight. Nick Fishback finally gets the takedown.
We'll see if Fishback can lace those legs up and start passing.
Padgett back against the fence. Nick Fishback continuing to hold on to the right leg of Darian Padgett. Padgett looking at the time, sees his 44 seconds, stands up. Both fighters land hooks. Teep left-right punch by Padgett. This is a very difficult fight to judge. Left-right punch backing up Fishback is Darian Padgett.
Padgett again checking the time, looking to finish strong.
A little too gassed to go for a finish. If I'm Nick Fishback, you got to do something. You got to get a takedown. Those punches and kicks Nick is turning away from them. He's going to have to drive forward. Padgett going for a takedown. Misses 10 seconds left. Left-right punch. I think Padgett might be stealing this round, Eric Rasmussen.
I agree with you. And the judges are going to see that.
Double kick. We're going to the scorecards.
A good adjustment by Padgett coming into that 3rd round. Fishback was landing that rear round kick, and Padgett started checking it in that 3rd round, checking it, and then following up with 2 or 3 shots of his own. And as you can see, Fishback was turning away from those shots. The judges are going to see those as a significant impact. He's got blood on his face. He's turning away from shots. Padgett may have stole that one.
I tell you, the cut above Nick Fishback's eye is across his entire eyebrow, and it might be something that he didn't want to open up even more.
Yeah.
That cut man, Roberto Ramirez, did a phenomenal job closing that cut. This is a coin toss. It's a coin toss fight.
Another tough decision for these judges. Glad I am not in their position tonight, let me tell you. I'm not going to predict who won this one. I got the last one wrong. I'm going to leave it up to the professionals on this one, but happy to see both of these fighters have excellent performances tonight. Happy to be here stateside at Ignite Fights, witnessing the future of MMA. Darian Padgett and Nick Fishback go the distance. Wonderful performance from both athletes. Tallying up the judges' scorecards now. Another difficult one to decide. Let's turn it over cage side for our official decision. Slight technical difficulty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the referees have the scores, and judge number 1 has the score 29-28. Judge number 2 has the score 28-29. And judge number 3 has it 29-28. Your winner by split decision, out of the blue corner, Darian Padgett.
Ladies and gentlemen, with your winner, Darian Padgett. Darian, that opening kick in that initial exchange, how hard was it? And was that game plan from the beginning?
What's good with no pride? I got good coaches, good training partners. Game plan was to come out, 2-time All-American, wrestling, sweet. So, came out straight, tough dude.
Absolutely. Going into the second and third round, it looked like you were a little labored breathing, but what you did is you took advantage of the exchanges and had a little flair at the end. Was that to try to steal the exchanges by design, or was that something you came up with at the moment?
To be honest, I heard my coach Brain yell to pick up the fucking pace because I was fighting like a little bitch, so I had to pick it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Darian Padgett.
So Darian Padgett wins the decision, and I think it was those flurries on the exchanges. We had Fishback coming in, leading with 1 or 2 shots, and then it was Padgett finishing with 3-4 shots afterwards, closing those exchanges, and I think that's what got him the nod from the judges. So excellent job by Padgett. What a great fight.
Very, very good fight. Very close.